Hi y'all, how y'all doing? Thank you for clicking on the ninth vision. Okay. Thank you to my subscribers. I really do appreciate your time, your energy. And if you're new here, please just have a seat and I hope that you'll find what you're looking for here. If you don't, it's okay. Just come back. Maybe when you come back, okay? So let's go ahead and get started here with the message. I am noticing that my readings are lingering energy from last 2 weeks. Okay, they're like the dun 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 dun, the conclusion, to whatever needed to transpire or take place in our lives, right? And so now we're picking back up where, we from our decisions, from the choices that we make, right? Some of us have moved out of situations. Some of us have, drastic changes. You get what I'm saying? Now, these are not negative things. These are all positive things coming out of May to June to July. These are all positive. It all depends on how you look at it, okay? It's definitely saying that a lot of us, I'm not even going to lie, that we're not ready for what we asked or prayed for. A lot of us were kind of like, is docile? No, it's just wasn't ready. You get what I'm saying? And so therefore, a lot of us have given ourselves a second chance to prepare for something that we want. Okay, a lot of us are working on projects, opening up businesses. A lot of us taking ourselves serious, okay? I don't know if you guys can feel the seriousness that's in the air, okay? I watched Tarot and I got into Tarot was because I'm like Neo in the Matrix. I did not like to just use faith. I did not like to know what, just taking a chance in some situations. I do put these cards down and I leave a air of mystery around me at times because I like to live life, you know what I'm saying? And so therefore, me having this gift and you listen to other gifted people, it lets me know that, being that after we move forward from I started Tarot in 2018, just around friends and family. And, I just noticed if this wasn't a choice, it never would have been presented. And that nothing that we do is bad. It's a learning. That get understanding, what the Bible says. And so, therefore, we have, this moving forward and we learning and all that get understanding about self. Everything we go through is reverted back to self. Okay? Everything that we do, entangle with, experience comes back 360 to ourselves to make deposit another energy so that you can move forward. Okay, so that lets me know that energies expire. Okay, so it means that even our gifts have to be refreshing. They have to be the cache has to be clean. You get what I'm saying? You got to clean your browser bar, all the stuff that you used to think, because even technology upgrades. You get what I'm saying? And so therefore, I said all that to say is the last 2 weeks of what we have been going through is basically coming from familiarity to unfamiliarity. You get what I'm saying? It's a shift. So I'm seeing like if you shift to another spot on the game, then it had to in order for others to take your spot. Get what I'm saying? So if you don't make a move, others don't make a move. Okay? This is where we get collective sorrow and pain and different things like that. Is because us 12 zodiacs, 6 zodiacs with polarity opposites are not moving in time and stagnancy. That's all of that type of stuff. But it's still for our good though. Okay? You have to be sure, no matter how long it take you, be sure about the decisions that you're making moving forward, because you can't go backwards. Right? So therefore, as we made these decisions, the end of May, going into June, other people have now taken that spot or will be taking that spot to entangle in those energies. You get what I'm saying? So y'all can look at it like that, all right? So the next choice that you're going to make, there's already a collective energy that's already waiting to be in the energy. And with you being in that, you go back and you teach them or you tell them or you know what I'm saying, however it may be, that's what we do for one another, right? So we have here with a resurrection, okay, a rebirth, all right? Somebody moving forward here with this Eight of Wands, okay? Turning things into actuality, moving forward, okay? We have someone who is waiting. They're making progress, first of all, okay? Soaring, okay? Going to the next level. Could be a Cancer, all right? You also could be waiting to hear back from a Cancer for some of you guys, all right? We have here with the truth being told, or there's some clarity about a situation or why someone, maybe you spoke about why you moved away from a situation here with this Eight of Cups. All right, look at that. The Four of Swords say that, you know, you need to recuperate, rest and recuperate. You just took a time out for yourself here with these last two cards left. So now you're thinking about these new moves, the possibilities that you're facing. Okay, this new passionate energy here. Okay, this is you looking over, thinking. You get what I'm saying? This is the start of a change that's happening. These new possibilities. All right. Okay, you could be a Cancer I'm talking to. But whoever this is, what's on the bottom? Oh, we have a relationship. Okay, we have competition. This could be just conflict about it. Moving forward in relationships, there's towers. So there's foundations that's crumbling. Okay, realizations. Okay, things being moved out. This could be, this could be relationships that was in chaos and conflict that was moving too slow to make a decision. Okay, if it was a decision, I see that there was a tower, all right, which caused, you know, or this a realization maybe that people was carrying too much weight or something. I don't know of the relationship. I know, but moving forward here out of the regret, all right, seeing the sun. Look at that. Okay, let's clarify. All right. See, I always like to talk about the new man, okay? The old man and the new man. The old man, like past, present, and future, old man don't go nowhere. Old man don't go nowhere. It just, old man and the new man take turns, okay? It's like a seesaw, all right? You can't go up until they go down. You can't go down until they go up, okay? So you have here with the resurrection and the rebirth, okay? You letting go and just seeing things just, it's like accepting what's happened, okay, and just learning from it, right, with this Judgment card here, right, moving forward here, all right, like, you know, well, I have nowhere else to go but move forward, right? This is you, you know, now, in spite of everything that has happened, you taking your willpower here, and you are not waiting for the next move, waiting for the next spot on the game. You get what I'm saying? The next choice to make here, okay? You're determined, okay? Your seeds are progressing. Things are happening for you, okay? You're on your journey. You're on your path, okay? Things are looking promising, all right? You also, too, like I said, could be waiting to speak with a Cancer. Or this could be a Cancer that's waiting for their seeds to grow or what the next move. So somebody is also, like, I'm seeing, like, just thinking, like, what am I going to do next, okay? What's going to happen next, okay? But they're ready to go on this journey, all right? Standing at the coastline, you get what I'm saying? So with bags packed, I'm seeing for some of you guys, okay? I'm seeing like, I don't know, just something about willpower. You see the truth, okay? Somebody got clarity. Or there's somebody spoke about why they was moving away from situation. But I see clarity. I see the truth. Okay, I see head coming out the fog. Okay, what they say, like you just know, no shadow of a doubt that you had to come out of these emotions and whatever was drowning you, because you had to come up for air. Okay, you had to come up for air and start thinking. Okay, clearly. All right. This is focus. All right. This is meditation as well. Yeah, you seen the truth of what you had to do for yourself, okay? Some of you guys just taking a rest at this time, so you may not be dealing with anyone or anything at this time, okay? Rest and recuperate, all right? because you have something that's coming up for some of you guys, okay, that you're going to have to be alert about. You're going to have to be have your keen sense of self, as well as your brain, your mind going to have to be like clear, okay? It could, like I said, it could be a connection that you guys got coming up. Let's clarify and see. All right, so we have the Six of Cups, and we have the Seven of Wands. So what you did was come out from the past. This might be childhood wounds, things that you went through, people while you were younger, okay? This could definitely affect your giving and receiving, how you seen things. You get what I'm saying? And so you now, for some of you guys, are reflecting on how you receive things, or how you was given things, or whatever it may be. Okay, it's like childhood wounds. It's like, I didn't get everything that I wanted, I needed, and you in defense mode. You get what I'm saying? And then there's another side that's looking at it like, you know, well, I got back what I gave out. You get what I'm saying? Or it's more of like, some of you guys, I'm just seeing with this Judgment card, I'm just seeing like somebody just deciding that, you know, I gave freely. I wasn't giving to get anything back, okay? And so because I believed in what I was doing. You get what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna say it's something about God's promise to you, whoever I'm talking to, that you knew that you defending this childhood energy in some cases, that you was doing the right thing and on the right path. But some of you guys, you know, you moved out of this area of feeling like whatever happened to you in the past, could have been with siblings, children, or whatever it may be, that you were guarded in this energy where you felt like you should put up some type of stance. Okay, everything that you showed how immature you were in a lot of situations, right? But you're moving out of that. You seen the light. You seen where this energy was getting you nowhere. So you move forward here, okay? If this is you dealing with your children, being in defense with your children, if this, I don't know, okay? Whatever, could be different for everyone, okay? But this is like having boundaries as well from people in the past, all right? You put up boundaries so that way you could move forward. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like, well, I'm not going to deal with that anymore, or I see better moving forward in the future. So therefore, you know what I'm saying? What we used to listen to, what we used to do, how we used to be, that ain't, you know what I'm saying, I'm turning a new leaf now, okay? We have here where you could be dealing with the Cancer, like I say, but I see someone's seeds progressing. I see things, you know, moving forward because somebody decided to, you know, make a move, okay? This is someone taking some type of inspired action. Yep, Queen of Wands, okay? So you have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So definitely taking, not only just taking action, but it's kind of like you stood up in this brave, bold, you know what I'm saying, assertive type energy here. Taking back control of his thing. Because this is also about, you know, taking back control of your situation here, okay? So you decided to not only just move forward, but it's kind of like you move in this bold, assertive energy. You get what I'm saying? I don't have to have faith. I got power, okay? So the Queen of Wands is very powerful. Very powerful. Okay, especially when they're high vibrating, where they low vibrating, it don't really matter. The ability to make something move, and you female and you emotional as well, but you can still stand up in this fire energy. You get what I'm saying? And control all of that. Definitely, definitely, definitely worth your seeds growing and things happening for you. All right, so we have the truth of why you walked away. Yeah, because you wanted things to be balanced. You want to be seen, or you want to show up for you in this balanced energy, right? Making choices here, okay, to come out of the Hangman, or you went in to get that enlightenment. You didn't make no move until you knew that's what you wanted to do, what the choices that you was made, or that you wanted a choice to move forward. You get what I'm saying? Some of us don't want to move forward. We comfortable. And if this Pisces energy right here, just like any fish in a fish tank, they'll still swim in it with the water being mucky. It's all about comfortability. Okay? So something is either you guys seen the truth in order that you needed to move on from the past, or move on from a situation, okay? Or about you moving on from, like, okay, the truth that don't know. I'm seeing somebody in this energy here with the Judgment and the Eight of Wands. You have to feel it or be it before it actually happens. That's what I'm feeling, okay? And so you embodying this truth, okay, that I am someone who walks away from over emotional situations. I do have ability to let go of what no longer serves me. I am justice, okay? This could be your North Node, all right? But I see where after getting this alignment, now you're able to make these choices moving forward here, okay? You've done enough ignoring the situation, okay? This also, too, is seeing that whatever choices that you have laid in front of you, see them differently, because some of us could be thinking that the choice is going to work against us and we have no other choices. But once you look at the whole thing about moving forward, just like tomorrow, nobody knows what's ahead of us. We make plans, but you know, who knows, right? But in this energy of, hell, what's the worst that could happen? You get what I'm saying? I'm going to make a choice and I'm going to move forward here. All right? I've gotten enough alignment. I know enough about my situation here. Okay, however long it take me, it doesn't matter, because I'm walking in this balanced energy. And so therefore, me moving forward, how can anything go wrong, right? Also, too, there could be some clarity that's being taken in concerning a Libra. Okay, Libra, you might be seeing a Pisces could be making choices or to move away or just make some kind of decision here, okay? Something is in actualization, all right? Something is in motion, okay? Let's see about this. Four of Swords. So I see somebody disappointed, need to get some rest because they was disappointed here, okay? And this disappointed had you moving this Knight of Swords energy, very chaotic and, you know what I'm saying, not able to really focus on anything direct, okay? And some of you guys are bored and you want to take this swift action, okay? That's what you could be thinking about in this Four of Swords when you're resting, okay? This also could be, you know, when you in that Four of Swords energy, you know, or needing to be, sometimes it's because we move about with no direction all the time, especially when we confused and when our minds is tied up. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like, hi. You know, that's how we do it. It's kind of like, what's wrong with you? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Or it's kind of like, you know, you will speak about your issue and your problem of how you don't like life and how things are not going good for you and different things like that, right? Some of you decide to take a chill pill, you know what I'm saying, and just lay off that energy. You get what I'm saying? And with this justice and moving swiftly, I can see that moving in a more balanced way. You get what I'm saying? It changed from you being in the energy of quick movement for some of you guys, okay, about whatever you're disappointed about, to coming in energy after being stuck, not making a decision. So this chaos energy is basically like you, like I said, the decision you came up with, you didn't like it, okay? And now, you know, some of y'all could be moving in this chaotic energy. I don't know if it's bad or not, or just taking swift and confident movement off the decision that you made after enlightenment. Okay, so we have someone thinking about the possibilities they have. Look at that. Juggling life and finances. Okay, this could be love and money. This could be love and a job. Whatever this is. Okay, whatever you're facing right now. Whatever it is. Okay, they're saying that you a good juggler. Okay, neither one of the situations you let fall, you gave equal amount of energy to them. Okay, you are someone who always sees a situation. I'm seeing that half empty cup situation. Okay, if you got a half empty cup, you got water on one half, but on the other half is air. Well, how I look at it, like the cup is always full all the time. You got two elements in there. Okay, you got half with me being able to feel what I'm going through. Okay, and feel connected to God and feel all that. When you got the other side, which is the man or woman that I am, able for more possibilities for me to think, more things I want to manifest and be aware of. You get what I'm saying? It just half empty cup just leave me more room to deal with my emotions at the bottom. Get what I'm saying? My lower chakras. But anyway, y'all, at the bottom of this deck is the Empress. She's definitely going towards this new passionate energy. The Empress touch everything, and it's like, you know, Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. I don't know who touch stuff and make it just rainbows. I don't know. But I see you guys some possibilities coming in. It could be about a car. Okay, you have to make your mind up about this car, this transportation as well. It could be just you moving forward. Okay, making the decision on what it is that you want to manifest or what it is that you want to deal with. This is about grounding. Okay, some of you guys need to ground yourself. Okay, and grounding means to me is not thinking about shit. Don't think about none of this. Okay, just look off, turn around, just turn your body completely around, just look the other way and focus on some wonderful day you had in the past. Once you lift your vibration, then you turn around and one of these gonna be shining out at you like a, I don't know, like a Batman symbol in the sky. But I see where this Empress energy, this could be a mother, a baby mom, or whatever it may be, okay? But it's all about you having that Empress energy, that abundant touch, that fertility, you know, pregnant ideas, so many possibilities, so many things to move you forward here, collective, okay? And so, therefore, you know, what a man thinketh, what a woman thinketh, so is they. And so I just see, like, until you got out your own way, you know, you was not able to resurrect. You wasn't able to put on that new man and that new woman in order to let go of what wasn't serving you anymore. And sometimes it can be the smallest thing from the past that you think you over with until you meet that right time on your timeline that it pops back up. Okay? Sometimes we just let time from doing nothing just deal with the situations, but they always come back up because we have not confronted them. All right? Then we in this energy of feeling like we have to be defending ourselves against family and friends and different things like that. We got to understand, they just people. Just like you. They look at you, you just people. Okay? Just a human on planet Earth. That's it. All right, collective. This justice is coming in, turn this wheel for you. It could be your dharma, karma. Okay, it could just be the changes happening in your favor. Okay, things are looking up because it's just something about this new person that you are now. Okay, so peace be unto you, collective. And I hope that this reading it help you in some inspirational kind of way. I hope so. But until the next time, I love you guys. Ashe.